Shout out to Ge.Holla.
Hey, Ge.Holla, G.Holla.
Hero, Ge.Holla. Charlamagne the God here, man.
All y'all said entertainer, shout out my guy Ge.Holla of My Celebrity Life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, man. We find some of the coolest individuals that there is. Let me tell you, man, this young man is cool as the other side of the pillow. You know what I'm talking about? Cool as a sunny day when you need that breeze just to blow across your neck to make you feel all right. Hey, this man got it going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give him one name like Prince when he come on. Please welcome to the show, Big Dog Chaka.
Y'all feel it, man. Wonderful to be here, man. Thank you for having me on.
Hey, it's wonderful for you to be on, my brother. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, it would be no reason I would be here. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, man, talk that talk, bro. Go ahead, man.
Nobody don't want to see me show up by myself every day. You know?
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man.
My good young man, I ain't going to hold you too long, but I do want to jump into your story for the people that may not know you.
Yes, sir.
Where you hail from?
Yes, sir, man. My name is Chaka Balamani. I'm out of the Washington, D.C. area, but I'm also Crucian and Congolese. I have a mom from St. Croix and my dad is from the Congo. So, you know, I represent the Afro-Caribbean culture with pride, you know, and like I said, as well as a, you know, Washington, D.C. area native, man. And just happy, you know what I'm saying, to be on My Celebrity Life, man, to be doing things that'll get me here.
You're doing well, my brother. Now, coming from that Congolese, did you spend time in the native land at all when you was younger?
No, so, you know, to be honest with you, my first time actually even going to Africa, I went to Morocco a couple of years ago. So my dad actually lives in the Congo, but, you know, with a lot of political warfare and things like that, it just wasn't the safest move for me to go there. I was born in Frankfurt, Germany, and then I was there for 4 years, and then my mom ended up getting stationed in Andrews. That's how I ended up in like the Maryland, D.C. area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying, on that military train.
Yes,
what did
sir.
you learn as a younger man? Because you got those two cultures, and you know the Americas, and then also you know Africa. What's some lessons and some jewels that you learned by you know just having that background?
I think that family is heavy in both cultures, and so when you're surrounded by family and you count your blessings, you look at your family as blessings. Those are the real riches and the real jewels. So I learned that early on. You know what I mean? That these memories, because my family was so far apart across the country, we would all come together to New York to my grandmother's house and in the Bronx. And so, you know, that was just kind of like one of those things that I always cherished, getting to see all my cousins, be around all my family at one time. So I learned very early on that friends and family are the real jewels, the real gems, the real riches in life.
Yes, you're right. I read this quote this lady put. It could be true. She was like, for the African American or black men that's in America, she was talking about all the influx of us that's in like these ICUs because of strokes and heart attacks, and we don't have nobody. We in there by ourselves, and a lot of us don't realize this. Like you know, by family just even waiting in the room with you, that takes a lot of pressure off these nurses.
Absolutely.
And I think you'll heal faster when you have people around you that love you. But that's just my opinion.
That's right. No, that's a true vibe, man. I can believe that. For sure.
Even for yourself, you was able to heal because, like you said, you was able to go to New York. You was able to be around family and get that structure that you need. Because sometimes, you know, like you know, you're in the world by yourself. Your thinking is not growing as fast as it should when you're by yourself.
That's true.
I think that's the lonely parts of being like the only child or being so far away from people. You don't get to see the different perspectives of people. And maybe to you, this is my opinion, you may look at the world as being weird or those people are strange, but no, they're not. They're just a different personality type from yours. But that's my.
There you go. That's true. Yes, sir.
Cool. So, my good man, as you was pushing along in life, just get a little background context about you. How you feel about education and school and things of that nature?
So as someone who had a lot of outside education as far as like enriching things that took place in my life, so I was exposed to a lot of things like sports and arts and just music and theater and all those things at a young age. I learned early that, yes, education is important, but it's also important to start to decipher things for yourself and really concentrate on what you think your dreams are. You set your own standards. And I think a big sign of maturity is once you get to the point of, being able to hear opinions, but make your own decisions and realize you only get one shot at this life.
Hey, that's a powerful statement. I like what you put right there. That need to be today's meme, man. You can hear. Somebody told me back in the day, they said it's like people's opinions is like smoking weed. Some people gonna remove the sticks and the seeds and the stems, and somebody gonna smoke it all. So it just depends on where you with it,
Yes, indeed. That's true.
It's all gonna get you high. It's gonna take you where you need to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Not to hang along too long in the past. We'll jump up to now currently. Could you let the people know, what you're working on now? Give them a scope of your journey or where you at right now.
Sure. I've been acting for over 20 years now. I pretty much started writing films and really getting into TV pilot development in the late 90s. I had an internship at MTV, and from there I went to work at DCTV, started getting all my certifications in producing and lighting and audio editing, all of those things. And I started in doing like TV segments and pilot producing, and then eventually I moved into film. So fast forward to where we are now after years of studying, acting, doing independence, theaters, all of that. I ended up, moving on and getting into some larger roles and got some opportunities as things started to come here in the area, in the DC area. They filmed V.I.P and House of Cards and things like that in the area. So I started getting more exposure to the point where I was like, okay, I'm ready to really dive into this full time. I write and I direct as well. So I would balance my acting with doing directing. So I would actually act to make money to write my own films so that I could produce and direct and do my own thing and create my own lane. And I was really heavy on youth advocacy. My film company is called Empowering Our Children Filmworks. And I've always had a heart for the youth and wanted to give young people a voice. I ended up getting up with a lobbyist group in Congress called the Black Women for Positive Change. They signed me to a contract. I've done 2 films with them, all youth advocacy films, about teen domestic violence, dropping out of high school, suicide rate, those type of things. So I'm really giving young people a voice. I hire all young actors. We have almost 75 actors in our last film that we did, The Drop. And I just, I really just pour my heart into that. That was a great opportunity for me. We got over 100 declarations across the country for National Day of Nonviolence on October 15th. So for me, I think that those are the real awards, you know what I mean? Making an impact in the community. So that was where my heart was, and it allowed me to develop as a director, which now put me into a place where I have 3 films that I'm in pitch and in negotiation with for shooting over the next 18 months as a director and a writer. So a Christmas bonus is something that you all will be probably hearing a lot of buzz about as we get ready to start shooting that in the DC area this winter. And as far as acting right now, where we are, I'm happy to be a producer as well as a supporting actor on the film Million to One, which is a narrative feature at this year's American Black Film Festival. Also will be featured at the Martha's Vineyard African Film Festival. So that's a huge accomplishment. Shout out to everybody that's involved with that. Directed by Harold Jackson, executive produced by Tawana Terrell. We also received a grant from the PG Arts and Humane Society. So they helped us with getting us money as well as funding for that. This fantastic film, Million to One, it's a refreshing film about 4 people finding love and finding their way through life. And I think it's one of the things, that's needed. It's shot with elegance, it's shot with class. It makes Black people feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? And it's real life. It's real life stories, but it's really placing us in where we are right now. You know what I mean? And so it's gotten a lot of great reviews. You're hearing words like Boomerang and Love Jones when they're talking about the film. And it's probably going to do very well at the American Black Film Festival. My co-stars, Michael J. Patterson, Brianna Castillo-Sora. We have Ashley Rios, my main man, Rob Gordon, Donnie Brown. So it's a lot of really talented folks involved in this, man. And shout out again to Harold Jackson You know, and thank you to Serenity from, you know, Stellar PR firm.
Right. Hey,
Yeah.
you know what I love about what you're saying? You know, people always talk about like other directors, because I guess because these are the people that they see on the map, like Tyler Perry, and talk about giving back. But we got great people like yourself who are giving back every day that you've been in this world and this business. We need to highlight you too. The same way we go and watch Black Panther, which had nothing to do with us in our community other than the acting. Really, let's keep it real. We should be supporting you the same way. We should show up. I don't care if your thing is on Tubi, Netflix. Everybody needs to go in and just buy it, stream it. We waste a whole bunch of money on stuff like you right now. I'm sorry, I don't preach to the choir, but folks like you, Mr. Chaka, we need to really get behind you and make your production and your writing and your directing really shoot off and take off, because you're the people we need to be standing with.
Yeah, and then, you know, be honest with you, I think right now we are in the middle of a renaissance where the independents are starting to get more recognition. Big shout out to Tubi. I've had movies on there which I've acted in. Thanksgiving Roast is one. So if anybody's got the Tubi, you know, and Prime, you can check out Thanksgiving Roast. That hit most popular. It's a comedy. We just shot the sequel. So shout out to Rotten Goose Productions. Shout out to Collective Media. All my folks over there, Trey. I mean, this is fantastic. We just shot the sequel, A Naughty Christmas Story. It has Mojo Brooks, Big Baby Dern from MTV Wild 'N Out, Trey Chaney from The Wire, you know, written and directed by Trey Walker. And man, I'm telling you, the independents are on the rise. So thank you for everybody that's been supporting us. You know, it's a lot of films getting ready to come out. You know, I can run down the list. I did 14 movies last year. So yeah, the grind is real. The independents have risen, and now what's ended up happening with platforms like Tubi, you know, Netflix, and people that were trying to push us out have now had to take notice. You have to open up the doors to the independents now. So technology is advanced. We can match the specs. Now our stories get the opportunity to be told, and I don't need $5 million to tell you a love story.
And that's what we need for the Black and brown people, the people that look like us, come from where we come from. We need to be loving on each other just a little bit more. And it's okay, brothers. You ain't weak. You know what I'm saying? Because you love a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's the source of your strength is the Black woman. Okay, whatever you like, but you know, your mother was Black. If you Black, your mother was Black. That's the source of your strength. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I think that a lot of people will enjoy a Christmas bonus as well, because I give kind of like a sneaky double love story. You know what I mean? I give a father and a son finding love together for the second time. So, you know, it's a beautiful story and a tribute to the Black women in my life that helped raise me. You know what I mean? And it also shows a father getting closer to his daughter. So it's a respect and a homage to women all around. And that's the kind of art I want to continue to create. I want people to leave and say, man, that felt so good. You know what I mean? Let's get back to that.
That's right. You know, because we kind of lost our way. You know, in the 70s, we was getting it together, and time move on, and we started making money and opportunities, and you know, we let this industry space us apart. That's why I love what you say about you could be independent. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. I told somebody this other day. I said, no offense. You don't have to sell 1 billion records or 1 billion movies sold. Like, you don't. You could $100,000 if you got that directly in your pocket. That's a lot for you to make something happen for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Cool. What's the social media? How do we reach out and touch? Maybe some people.
Yeah, so my social media is at Chaka the actor, spelled just like Chaka Khan, Chaka the actor. I'm very active on IG. If I see you doing positive things, I see you moving, chasing your dreams, I always share it. You know, my stories get like 8,000 views in the morning. I'm not charging nobody. If you getting it, I'm all about collaboration over competition. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about lifting up my people. So if I see you doing something positive, man, send me a shout out, share a video with me. Let me know what you got going on. Follow me at Chaka the actor. You can catch me coming up. I'm going to be on season 2 of Hush, making an appearance. I can announce that now. I done got my paperwork in, y'all. So I'll be making my appearance on season 2 of Hush. That's on All Black and Prime. So if you have that, you can check me out. Once Upon a Time in the District is an independent movie that I'm in. That's also directed by Harold Jackson. Fantastic movie. Coming to All Black in July. So, you know, y'all check that out. I've also got a film premiere that I'm acting in. Feathers is going to be dropping in June, and it should be coming to streaming platforms this summer. So check out Feathers. It's another one. And of course, Million to One. It's going to be out there. If you get a chance, if it's in your city, if you hear about a screening, please check it out, you know, and support, man. And I really appreciate you having me on, my brother. Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Chaka the actor. And I'm blessed, truly blessed, to be on My Celebrity Life with Ge.Holla, man. Shout out, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, baby. We coming back. I'm coming back with exclusive for the movie, man. Christmas bonus. We're going to do an exclusive.